1. Challenges for youth aging out of the system. Each year, a large number of youth age out of foster care, meaning they turn 18, or 21 in some states, and are on their own without a permanent family or support system. This often leads to a host of negative outcomes. Homelessness. Studies consistently show that a significant percentage of youth who age out of foster care experience homelessness. Approximately 20 to 25% of former foster youth experience homelessness within 4 years of leaving the system. For more information, you can often find relevant reports from the Administration for Children and Families, AFCARS reports, or research organizations like Chapin Hall at the University of Chicago. Low educational attainment. Fewer than 3% of former foster youth earn a bachelor's degree by age 26, compared to over a third of the general population. About 50% will not finish high school. This is often a result of frequent school changes and a lack of consistent academic support while in care. Organizations like the National Foster Youth Institute, NFYI, and Casey Family Programs provide extensive research on these outcomes. Unemployment. A multi-state study found that 47% of former foster youth were unemployed at age 24. For those who are employed, many earn wages below the poverty level. The Chapin Hall at the University of Chicago Midwest study of the adult functioning of former foster youth is a key resource for these statistics. Early parenthood. A high number of female former foster youth become pregnant at a young age. About 40% of female former foster youth have a child by age 21, which is significantly higher than their peers in the general population. 2. Instability and trauma. Children in the foster care system often experience frequent changes in living situations and schools, which can be highly disruptive and traumatic. Frequent moves. Children in foster care can be moved from one home to another multiple times. This instability makes it difficult to form secure attachments, succeed in school, or develop a sense of belonging. Data on placement stability can be found from sources like the Child Welfare Information Gateway. High rates of mental and physical health issues. Due to the trauma of abuse, neglect, and family separation, as well as the instability of the system, former foster youth face a higher risk of mental and physical health issues, including PTSD, depression, and substance abuse. Organizations like the American Academy of Pediatrics and the National Scientific Council on the Developing Child publish research on these health impacts. Justice system involvement. Former foster youth are disproportionately represented in the criminal justice system. They are more likely to be arrested and incarcerated than their peers who were not in foster care. The Chapin Hall at the University of Chicago Midwest study often includes comprehensive data on foster youth involvement in the criminal justice system. 3. Vulnerability to exploitation. Youth in foster care, particularly those who have run away, are highly vulnerable to being targeted by human traffickers. Child sex trafficking. While a precise number is difficult to determine, research from organizations like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, and the Polaris Project, National Human Trafficking Hotline, consistently shows that a significant percentage of child sex trafficking victims have a history in the foster care system. Some estimates suggest that up to 60% of child sex trafficking victims are or have been in foster care.